1. The period of reproductive capability in organisms is called the reproductive phase. 2. Individuals produced by asexual reproduction are genetically identical to the parent. 3. Budding is a common method of reproduction in Hydra. 4. Offspring produced by a single parent with or without gamete formation is called asexual reproduction. 5. Binary fission occurs in amoeba. 6. The lifespan of a crow is about 15 years. 7. In yeast, asexual reproduction occurs by budding. 8. Sexual reproduction involves fusion of male and female gametes. 9. A fertilized egg is also called a zygote. 10. Post-fertilization structures in flowering plants are fruits. 11. The transfer of pollen grains from anther to stigma is called pollination. 12. Pollination in Vallisneria takes place through water. 13. The male gametophyte in angiosperms is the pollen grain. 14. The female gametophyte in angiosperms is the embryo sac. 15. The process of double fertilization was discovered by Nawiskin. 16. Endosperm in angiosperms is usually triploid. 17. Micropyle is the opening in ovule through which pollen tube enters. 18. Fusion of male gamete with egg cell is called syngamy. 19. Fusion of male gamete with secondary nucleus is called triple fusion. 20. Formation of embryo from unfertilized egg is called parthenogenesis. 21. In males, sperms are produced in seminiferous tubules. 22. Interstitial cells of testis are called Leydig cells. 23. The site of fertilization in humans is the fallopian tube. 24. The hormone responsible for secondary sexual characters in females is estrogen. 25. The average duration of human menstrual cycle is 28 days. 26. The first menstrual cycle in female is called menarche. 27. The permanent stoppage of menstruation is called menopause. 28. LH surge induces ovulation. 29. The outermost fetal membrane is the chorion. 30. The hormone secreted during pregnancy to maintain endometrium is progesterone. 31. The full form of IUD is intrauterine device. 32. Copper T is a commonly used contraceptive. 33. Amniocentesis is used to detect genetic disorders. 34. Surgical sterilization method in males is vasectomy. 35. The hormone pill used to prevent ovulation is called oral contraceptive pill. 36. Test tube baby technique is also called IVF, in vitro fertilization. 37. Saheli is a contraceptive pill developed in India. 38. The disease caused by HIV is AIDS. 39. Gonorrhea is a sexually transmitted disease caused by bacterium. 40. HPV infection may cause cervical cancer. 41. Spermatogenesis occurs in the seminiferous tubules. 42. The functional unit of ovary is the ovarian follicle. 43. The outer covering of testis is called tunica albuginea. 44. The hormone secreted by Leydig cells is testosterone. 45. Capacitation is the process by which sperm becomes capable of fertilization. 46. Ovulation occurs on the 14th day of menstrual cycle. 47. The finger-like projections of fallopian tube are called fimbriae. 48. The developing embryo gets nutrition from placenta. 49. Oxytocin hormone helps in childbirth. 50. Parturition is the process of delivery of baby. 51. Lactation is controlled by hormone prolactin. 52. Surgical method of contraception in females is tubectomy. 53. Condoms act as a barrier method of contraception. 54. The test used for detection of AIDS is ELISA. 55. Infertility can be corrected by assisted reproductive technologies, ART. 56. ZIFT stands for zygote intrafallopian transfer. 57. GIFT stands for gamete intrafallopian transfer. 58. Artificial insemination is abbreviated as AI. 59. ICSI stands for intracytoplasmic sperm injection. 60. Surrogacy is a method of assisted reproduction. 61. The lifespan of a butterfly is about 1-2 weeks. 62. The lifespan of a banyan tree is more than 200 years. 63. The process of formation of gametes is called gametogenesis. 64 conidia are asexual reproductive structures in penicillium. 65 The fusion of two gametes is called syngamy. 66 The seed that develops without fertilization is called apomictic seed. 67 Pollination by wind is called anemophily. 68 Pollination by insects is called entomophily. 69 Pollination by water is called hydrophily. 70 Pollination by bats is called chiropterophily. 71 A typical angiosperm ovule is anatropous. 72 Each pollen grain has 2 cells at maturity. 73 Embryo sac in angiosperms is 7-celled and 8-nucleated. 74 Endosperm provides nutrition to the developing embryo. 75 In orchids, pollen grains are grouped together as pollinia. 76 Self-pollination in the same flower is called autogamy. 77 Cross-pollination is also called xenogamy. 78 Pollen grains are preserved in fossils due to sporopollenin. 79 The outermost layer of anther is epidermis. 80 The nutritive tissue for developing pollen grains is tapetum. 81 The process of sperm formation is called spermatogenesis. 82 The process of ovum formation is called oogenesis. 83 Primary spermatocytes are diploid. 84 Secondary spermatocytes are haploid. 85 Mature sperm is called spermatozoa. 86 The head of sperm contains nucleus. 87 The acrosome of sperm contains enzymes to penetrate egg. 88 The midpiece of sperm contains mitochondria. 89 The tail of sperm helps in motility. 90 Graafian follicle is present in the ovary. 91 The hormone responsible for milk ejection is oxytocin. 92 Implantation of embryo occurs in endometrium. 93 The outer cell layer of blastocyst is called trophoblast. 94 The fluid surrounding the fetus is called amniotic fluid. 95 The period of pregnancy is called gestation period. 96 Human gestation period is about 9 months. 97 The fetal heartbeat can be heard after 12 weeks. 98 Colostrum is rich in antibodies. 99 The milk secreted during first few days after delivery is called colostrum. 100 IVF is popularly called test tube baby technique. 101 The transfer of pollen grains to stigma is called pollination. 102 Pollination by wind is called anemophily. 103 Pollination by water is called hydrophily. 104 Pollination by insects is called entomophily. 105 The edible part of apple is thalamus. 106 In double fertilization, one male gamete fuses with egg to form zygote. 107 The other male gamete fuses with polar nuclei to form endosperm. 108 Endosperm formed in angiosperms is triploid. 109 Testes are enclosed in a sac called scrotum. 110 The functional unit of testis is seminiferous tubule. 111 Leydig cells secrete testosterone. 112 Spermatogenesis takes place in seminiferous tubules. 113 Oogenesis occurs in ovaries. 114 Menstrual cycle is of average 28 days. 115 Ovulation occurs on 14th day of menstrual cycle. 116 The hormone responsible for ovulation is LH. 117 The site of fertilization in humans is fallopian tube. 118 The placenta connects mother and fetus. 119 Parturition is initiated by oxytocin. 120 Colostrum is rich in antibodies IgA.